Hey man, I'm Robbie Nishida. About to leave my house right now. Maybe I was thinking about showing you guys a few of the cars that are sitting around that are not available in the States. But they are in some areas, but it might be a little interesting. So let me go check it out. This is my house. As you can see, we're in Japan, so my next door neighbor's house is like right there. So sometimes I come out the house and I actually see them coming out their house as well. So from last time's video, there's Joey's Altezza waiting for him to get his license. I drifted it at Fuji the other day. And this is a Nissan BE-1. It is, they called it the Pike car back in the 80s. So it's kind of a retro look that they made from a long time ago. It uses various parts off of other cars. So I think this is the same chassis, or almost pretty much the same chassis as the Nissan March, which they made back, or I think they still make them. I'm not sure, but I think it's the same as the M10 or K10 or something. So this is a cute little car. It has a lot of different stylish things. They only made 10,000 of these and sold them for just a year, and I think they sold out like in 2 months or something. So as you can see, it's got the retro style trunk. The trunk opens like this. It's a hatchback. The whole hatch doesn't open. The inside of the car, damn key. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the inside of the car is kind of retro as well. Yeah, old school steering wheel. I think for the series they also had the Nissan Figaro and the Nissan Powell. Let me pop the hood on this thing. Where's the hood latch? It's hidden back here. So this thing also, the hood opens like that. I'm not going to start it because the battery's dead. But it's got a 1 liter, so 1000cc 4-banger. I think it makes about 60 horsepower. So yeah, not much juice under the hood, but kind of a cool car. You can probably tell from the past, I always have high hopes on purchasing cars and have dreams of building them or doing something, and I do that all the time. Never works out though. So that's the Nissan BE-1. BE-1. I guess they called it the Nissan BE-1 because when they manufactured it, they had ideas, and they had an A1 and a B1 and a B2 and something else. They just took the name off of the concept. They liked B1 instead of the A1 and the B2 and whatnot. So it's kind of a cool history right there on these cars. This one's actually slammed. It's got coilovers off of a Nissan March. Usually they're not this low, but this kind of gives it character, makes it kind of look cooler too. I live in Tokyo, but I'm not like downtown Tokyo, so it's not super crowded and it's not that expensive, but I'm in the suburbs of Tokyo. Here's my tow truck. Not much of these flatbeds. Well, this doesn't come down all the way, but it's a tow truck. You probably see me hauling cars around in this. Before that, this is my parts hauler, parts getter. Well, I just got this temporarily because I'm gonna be moving my shop from one place to another. But this is a Suzuki Every. It's actually turbo, rear-wheel drive. A lot of space for a small car. I will get into talking about K cars. This thing is called the K car. And the name K comes from the Japanese kanji. K is light or something like that. But yeah, a lot of space. The other day I had a whole engine and tranny in here and some exhaust pieces and whatnot in it, and it still held and drove like a champ. Let me get into my truck. So I'm inside my truck. It's a Hino flatbed. You can see the JZX90 is in the back. I'm gonna go unload this and pick up another car that is not available in the US as well. All right, I'm at my shop. I'm about to pick up my friend's car. Friend's name's Kenny. He has a JZS 17 Crown. These are kind of a little different from all the JZX chassis. Really similar, but they do have a lot of drift cars, and they're usually used for like VIP cars, stuff like that. Well, crowns, but some guys that want to be different has crowns. So you'll probably start to see a lot of them in the States as well, because they'll be importable in a couple years or so. So let me go ahead and show you the car. Everybody's probably already seen all these cars, but I'm just gonna go over it anyways. Here we are. I think the suspension is pretty much the same as the IS300 Altezas and the JZX 110 Mark IIs. Parts are very interchangeable for some of these cars. Very cool, looks flat. Doesn't look too bubbly, I guess. It's a 4-door. You slam them, make them look gangsta. So, yeah, they're buff cars. I think the diffs are the same as the JZX series as well. So, I just gotta tell you one thing though. Check out those pipes. I made the exhaust for him while he's on a trip. He's a military guy, so let's check out the inside of the car, huh? Shall we? All right, so he's got the dinger thingies. He's got 2 semi-bucket seats. Very cool street car. Yeah, you got junk back there, but yeah, you can load up people. A lot of people. That's the display. And then see what he's got under the hood. There you go, everybody's favorite 1JZ VVTi. This one has the bigger, different throttle body. It's got a lot of stuff that you can mess with if you're good with ECU tuning. A lot of the guys that like the manual stuff and the non-high-tech stuff like the other throttle body where it's manual. He has like a high flow turbo on it, front mount intercooler. Really cool car. He just put a diff in it, I think. So hopefully he'll be going out to the track with me soon enough, and I'll try to drive it and see how I feel too. Haven't done any steering mods on it yet either, so pretty cool car. I like him. I don't have money to buy it. Well, I buy all kinds of stuff that I don't even use. I just can't keep one car. It's probably like a sickness or something. But yeah, JZS 17 Crowns, very sleek. They have a lot of parts for it, arrows. I got a couple other guys that I know that has them, so as soon as they're done with their cars, I try to video that as well. Hope to see these cars at the track, or Kenny's car at the track soon. I know I'm always like, oh, I have this car and I'm gonna hook it up and blah blah, but then I did get another car. I picked up a JZX90 Chaser. It's kind of a beater, but it's a manual 1J turbo. It's kind of a ready to drift thing. I drove my son's Altezza at the last track, and then I was like, oh, I kind of need something that's mildly a little bit of horsepower. So I got greedy and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do a 1J swap, blah blah. It's like, man, I'm never gonna get around to it. So I said, forget this, I'll just get something that's kind of already ready to go. And I found this car, got a alright deal. Just want to look at the car real quick. Checked it out. I just pulled it out. It came with a stock front lip, which is cool. I'm probably not going to do any crazy aero and stuff like that. I'm going to get it registered and keep it a street car. It's JZX90, it's 95 Tour V. It's a swap manual. It used to be an automatic. The paint job is kind of crappy. I guess it's the perfect car to kind of start working on. I guess there's just mild stuff on it, like suspension and exhaust. There's like crap in it. The windows don't work and this and that, but I mean, it's cool. I might, a lot of the interior is missing, so I'm probably just gonna gut it out and clean it up inside. But I just vacuumed it. So, oh, see, I just leaned on it and then the window went down. So there's a screwdriver actually holding the window up. So let's see what's under the hood. There you go, everybody's favorite 1JZ, non-VVTi, stock. It's got a front mount on it, like gangrene crap growing on it, but yeah, just had to change the battery out and it starts right up. So try to make it very simple and lightweight, I guess. These older 1Js come with these hydraulic radiator fans, which also, well, this one's leaking kind of too, it's seeping, but this happens to a lot of these, or the earlier 1J models. And I think from the VVTi 1J 100s, they come with the non-hydraulic fan for the radiator, so I'll probably change that out too. Most likely probably do the time belt change and whatnot. But first comes to first, what I'm going to do is probably clean it up a little bit more and get it ready for making it a little more street legal, so I can get it registered. And also I have to take it to a track day at the end of the month as well, so I can go and drift it. So most likely I'll be making this a drift car, I think. But a lot of these these chassis are popular, those of you who may already know this or not. But underneath is very, very reliable. The drivetrain is really strong. The axles and diff and all that stuff could actually last up to many hundreds of horsepower. There's a lot of guys that run stock 1,000 horsepower motors with the stock drivetrain. Well, not drivetrain, but actually the diff and the axles. Really buff. The suspension is really buff. A little bit heavier than a lot of like the S chassis and stuff, but the cars are, it takes a lot of beating too. So yeah, this one's kind of the older one, and it's a 95, so they are capable of getting shipped to the US. What's up, man?
What up?
These are more of the military guys that are from Yokota. AJ and Alex. Alex, you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yep. Where you going to?
Going to Arizona.
All right. So any of you guys that see this guy in Arizona, he drifts and
Hit me up. I need a car to drive.
yeah, he needs a car to drive. Yeah. So, oh, did you guys just know that I just picked up this one gonna be my new street car, hopefully?
No. You did pick up that 90 we were talking about.
Yeah, this is a 90. Yeah.
I was gonna say you messaged me, but I'm here to get my subframe.
You ready to part this thing out?
Huh? Yeah, right. Well, you never know, man, if the price is right.
Shoot.
Yep, so these guys actually have JZXs too. Komatsu in there has a JZX as well. I think he's building an IS right now too. But yeah, that's why a lot of these guys like them. I like different cars, but being different could actually mean it's pricey as well. But hopefully I can get this car going, and yeah, I'll give you updates as soon as I get things started.
I don't think that thing has enough air fresheners.
What are you talking about?
Yo, give me a few of those.
Dude, what's going on here, man? Was he sponsored by these damn tree things? Yeah.